Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is obviously super different. As you can tell, I'm actually in my restroom, and the reason is because I think I might be pregnant. So I'm gonna take a pregnancy test. Evan and I decided that we were gonna try to have a baby this year. You know, our son is 8. He's about to be 8 years old in a few months, and I don't know. I think we just finally decided that I have always known I wanted a big family, and currently we have 2 kids. So I don't know. I guess I'd have to have more kids for it to be a big family. I'm trying to be really quiet because everyone is downstairs. And yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna take a pregnancy test. I'm gonna pee really quickly in a cup, just because I really have to go to the restroom. And yeah, I will see what the results are. I might not even post this, but I don't know. And it's really weird, and it might be negative, and I might be pregnant. It might be too soon, because technically I'm not due for my cycle until 6 days from now. I don't know what. I don't know. Like, part of me feels like I could be, like I am, but then I obviously have doubts, and I'm just like, okay, I should probably just take a test and just go from there and stop thinking about it and just do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have like my camera propped up like on this a whole bunch of crap, and I thought I heard my husband coming up here, or I thought I heard him coming up here, and I was like, shit. So I moved everything, and I was just hearing crap. I'm like so freaking nervous. I don't know why. I did get the clear blue digital. I got like a box that has a digital and the strip one, but I just want to know. So okay guys, I'm gonna put this down right there. I'm not gonna look at it. Anyway, so I'm also super freaking bloated, you guys, and that's why I'm also like, okay, either my period is coming, because like I said, it is due next week, which is a high possibility. And that's why I'm so freaking bloated. Part of me is like, oh my god, I've never been this freaking bloated, but I've also been gaining weight. So okay, it's almost finished. It's crazy because like I know it's like too early to test, and also obviously to give you some reference, this is the first month that we are trying it is January, and it's the beginning of the year. So we're like, okay, starting 2020, like we're gonna go ahead and try. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then you know, obviously it's not in our plans, and God knows when it's gonna happen. But oh, I'm scared. I think it's on the last little, like, it's like blinking, so it's on the last one. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna look. Oh, it's not even ready. Oh my god, I knew it. Oh my. It's freaking crazy because like part of me freaking knew that I was like pregnant, but I don't know, like I don't know how to feel, like so long since I've freaking seen like a positive pregnancy test. Like, hey guys, so I kind of just want to come on here and give a little bit of an explanation as to why I kind of just turned off the camera. Obviously in that last clip it was very like, I guess, unexpected. I don't know, to me I was just kind of like, well, I should probably explain why. So obviously, as you can tell, towards obviously when I found out I was pregnant, I got emotional. And for me personally, it's just really hard to show emotions like that. Like, it's not really easy for me just in person or in general to be very vulnerable like that in front of anyone, honestly. So I think that just knowing that my intent was to upload the video or to upload it to my YouTube channel, I think just me knowing that, I was kind of almost like trying to stop myself from being emotional, and I didn't want that. So that's why I decided to turn off the camera, just because I wanted to be able to feel and be able to express my emotions without having to worry about the camera and me like thinking like, oh, it's gonna go on YouTube, if that makes sense. Obviously the reason why I turned on the camera in the first place is because I wanted to film that moment and I wanted to have that to share. But I guess a part of me still thought that probably maybe I wasn't pregnant, so I don't know. It's really hard to explain. I guess I just wasn't ready to show those kind of emotions on camera, so that's why I turned it off. I just wanted to be able to like take it in and be happy and cry about it. And obviously there were happy tears, but just being able to like just let it out, if that makes any sense. But yeah, and then I also actually wanted to just kind of go into more detail, because I know in the video I said I didn't know how to feel. So obviously, like, if you follow me, you know that I have 2 kids. So I had my daughter. I found out I was pregnant with her when I was 16, which obviously is usually not something that most 16-year-olds plan, which I didn't plan. And obviously at the time I didn't realize she was probably she is one of my biggest blessings that could have ever happened to me. But at that time, you know, when you find out that you're pregnant, probably the thing that I felt the most was kind of just fear. And I think that's it, because obviously we were 16. I was living with my mom. I didn't know what she was going to say. I didn't know how I was going to support her, even though we both had jobs. But at that time, like, that's just what goes through your head, right? And so then I had my son 2.5 years later, and I was 19. So at that time, you know, thankfully we had our own place, because I moved out when I was 17. But we were like barely making it by, right? So we were struggling, barely having enough for our bills and to support our daughter. So me finding out I was pregnant was like another moment of being like, oh my God, like, what are we gonna do? And just being fearful and just worried, you know what I mean? So I think this time around, being something that we planned and we were wanting and we prayed for, it was so weird. It was such a different feeling. And it's like almost like, how do I explain it? Not that I'm traumatized, but like, it's just that feeling of like, it's just like your memory, I guess. Like, you know, it's just something you're reliving again, and you're like, wait, but this time it's different. You know, this time we planned it, and this time we're stable, thankfully. We have a home, we have a house. So I don't know, I think it's just completely different, and I didn't even know how to process it, you know what I mean? If that makes sense for anybody that's like a young mother, and it's such a completely different feeling. And I think part of me was also in shock, because yeah, it was something that was planned, but literally it was like the first month that we tried, and I was just like, wow, you know, like, it's such a blessing, because I know that a lot of people, it doesn't happen that way, right? So I don't know, I think I was a little bit shocked, but I was definitely happy. And anyway, obviously we're happy. Up until now, everything's been great, so I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to jump on here and kind of just talk to you guys about that and explain that, because I know that it was a little bit weird and I just cut off the video, so I figured I would do a little bit of an outro. So I am due in October, and yeah, if you guys could send prayers and positive thoughts our way, that would be great. I was able to get a couple reactions, but obviously my husband and my kids, so I am planning on hopefully posting that next. I'm not really sure, because obviously it's actually been a couple of months since I found out I was pregnant, or more than a couple of months, but I was kind of hesitant to even upload this video in the first place because it's been a while. But I thought, why not? I wanted to share it, and that's why I had filmed it in the first place. It just took me a while to get around to uploading it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. If you guys liked the video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I think that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.